Happy Halloween, folks, and welcome to another VR video. Today we are checking out basically our annual haunted house in VR, Affected the Manor. Now I do want to mention I'm playing the PC version probably for the first time on the channel. I've played on Quest and Quest 2 with the standalone builds and the revised standalone builds, but I don't think I've ever jumped into the PC version. This is going to be a first for me. Now that it's not a first time playing through this experience, I absolutely love Affected the Manor. We're going to open the door here and get started, and I will talk through a bit about why I love this experience. So I grew up in western Pennsylvania in the United States, and around Halloween there were always these really elaborate haunted houses. And outside of some chainsaws, I was never really scared in a haunted house. Like, you get little startles and jumps, but beyond that, it was really just something cool that I could do with my friends as a kid. And now that I'm an adult in California, there's not so many of those haunted houses anymore. I don't know why. Maybe Halloween just wasn't a big deal in the Silicon Valley. But in virtual reality, I can get back to that classic haunted house feel here in Affected the Manor. And even though I've been through this experience multiple times, I still feel like it's different every time. It still has that creepy vibe. Still welcoming with that entrance sign as we walk into the manor. And we have choices as we go too. Do I take the left door or the right door? I think this time we're going to head to the left. So again, think of this game as a haunted house. But the haunted house itself may be a little different each time you go through the game. It's just as creepy each time, though. See, there's a jump scare. Those bats. And there's just something about this particular title that makes me keep coming back to it. At least once a year, traditionally, if not more often. It's also a game that's been in development since the early days of the Oculus DK1. And now, while I'm playing on Quest 2 with Virtual Desktop, it's available across PC VR and standalone. And I believe it may also be available on the PlayStation VR. At least the old school PlayStation VR. Seems like this takes real advantage of the audio. It's not the same experience when you're watching it on a flat screen in stereo, but still a very cool and creepy vibe.
This way.
They've whispered this way. In this kitchen, there was an early experience that was part of the PlayStation VR rollout called The Kitchen, which ended up ultimately being a teaser for Resident Evil 7. And this kitchen to me was always just as creepy, especially this part we're just about to see. Right? Bugs buzzing and knocking over things. Kind of startling. So we open this door, and now we've got this baby. This character here. It says, man enters space. So close, yet so far, sighs Cape. Because this was a space race. John Lennon's suicide? No. I was going to say. John Lennon shot dead. That is much more appropriate. Rockstar dies in crash. I think that was Buddy Holly, if I remember correctly. All of these noteworthy spooky tales. There's our baby friend. How's it going, baby friend? So this part is awesome. I love the lighting effects and things that happen here. Got red lights. Green lights. It's like an orangish yellow, if I remember correctly, in front of me. This is where the jump scare would be. Now I kind of smile and laugh, but I'm sure for some folks that's super creepy. I was gonna open that. You didn't have to open it for me. Got some music playing over here. I don't recall radio dials being like that, where it goes from channel 5 to 40. They've beckoned me this way again. Now, one of the things I also love about this game is Fallen Planet Studios did not give up on this. And they've continued to develop it. It's now the complete edition as of last year. And they're working on the next part of this game, essentially. Effectively, Asylum, I believe, is shipping in 2020. Yo, your chair is, never mind. Wait, more stuff attached to the ceiling? But in fact, the Asylum is going to be a multiplayer experience. Traveling through an old asylum. I believe 1 to 4 players. She seems angry. Yeah, there's just something about the lighting and the atmosphere in this. Just every time I play it, I love it. And it has truly become an October tradition. I've been ill on Halloween the past couple of years, so sometimes it's a little bit later than Halloween that I jump in. But it's always been so fun. That scene is so cool. And this almost feels like there's a scene in the Haunted Mansion at Disney World or Disneyland where you kind of see a ballroom. This kind of feels a little bit like that to me. No spooky ghosts in the ballroom below me, but same type of atmosphere to me. And of course, you're walking a plank, right? That's gotta happen at some point. Head downward here. Why are you tapping on that window like that? And again, spatial audio, I could hear that coming from that direction. I could detect, based on the way that the audio was programmed into the game, that tapping was coming from that direction. It's so cool. Such good use of this technology. Now we're in a room that's overgrown with ivy here. Lots of those horse statues around too. Wonder if the owner of the manor was an equestrian. Sorry about your vase. Behind me, really? I don't see anyone or anything behind me. Oh, now it says behind me again. Okay. Well. Did they really throw that painting at me? Here we go. So this part's really cool because it builds up this statue, right? Maybe it can go fix the vase also. And then... Oops. Whoops. Sorry, dude. Now, I believe there's actually an achievement if you just walk around admiring the different artwork in the game. There's a lot of achievements actually available in this one. I got one earlier that said something about a big baby, and I'm not sure what unlocked it. Hallway is really cool. It says you're going to die in there. That's a good sign. Okay. Didn't want me to look at the other paintings, apparently. So this part, if you are susceptible to motion sickness, I would recommend not doing this and moving forward. Just stand in one place. Let's see. trust me. Otherwise, you can get super dizzy with the smooth locomotion. You can also play this without smooth locomotion, by the way, if this does make you sick. Whatever way you play it, I do recommend this particular title, especially in spooky season like now for Halloween. Now there's a lift, and I do want to mention there's also a lift into the asylum, and I believe at one point the game was being designed where each of these scenes would be part of one massive game, and the lift was actually how you got from each level. I could be very wrong in that assumption, though. Seem to have crashed a bit. But somehow we're still on a floor, not buried under rubble entirely. Dare me? Really now? I mean, I don't think I have a choice but to go this way. Further down into this, I'm assuming, sub-basement. There's a right-hand path and a left-hand path. I kind of want to go the right-hand way. Ah, arrows pointing that way. Okay. It's a creepy wiring here. Seem to have angered the spirit. No one survives. This has been a look at Affected the Manor. Happy Halloween. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm going to leave, actually, a little bit of footage from Affected the Asylum at the end of the video. Again, kind of the next chapter in the Affected series. This is a game that's coming in 2023. Until next time, get out there and enjoy some VR for yourself, and thanks for watching. Bye-bye now.